How's it going, everyone? We're back with reacting to Day 1 world records for the Wave 1 DLC. We just finished watching all the 150cc world records. Be sure to hit the top right corner of the screen. I believe it's there. Could be there. To watch me reacting and also just watch the records yourself. Because it's pretty interesting to see how optimized some of these tracks already are just after one day of the DLC being out. And today we're watching 200cc. I'm watching all these videos on the MK8DX World Records channel, which I've been a manager of since day one. We've recorded all the day one records. We're going to continue recording all the records, so I'll put that link in the description. And you can also join my Discord, where we have an announcements channel that always tells you when there's a new world record, and you get to know first immediately when it's announced, and then when the video is made as well. So let's start watching it. We got Tour, Paris Promenade, 200cc Promenade, I believe. 117.384. Yeah, this is a new player who got his first world record on the Day 1 DLC, and he's gotten many world records on Paris Promenade, 200cc, DBD from the UK. Let's get it done. Inside drifting bike, just like 150cc, and it's Dry Bowser, got the Comet slim tires. So yeah, when we're watching 150cc, you know, 150cc is a lot more technical. It's a technical as a player that we'll see later in this video, but it's a lot more technical in terms of just like driving perfectly, get the perfect angle. 200cc tracks, the world records will be a lot of technical but like shortcut maneuvers. Like Ninja Hideaway will be crazy, but it's a lot less like, let me get this perfect alignment to just drive straight in a line. And in my opinion, 200cc time trials are much more interesting. So this one, you know, this one actually probably is one of the least interesting ones. I'm really looking forward to some of the ones. I've time trialed a few, as you guys know. I am a former top 10 worldwide, 9th worldwide on Tokyo Blur. So we'll get to that soon enough. Let's continue watching this record. I don't want to take away from this record. So obviously, no glider. Inside drifting bike, I believe, I don't really know, like I was saying this earlier in the 150cc video, I don't really know like why this is necessarily better, but I guess this track just takes advantage of tight turns. And yeah, I'm assuming he's going to use the last mushroom here. Just like 150cc, oh, I think he might have missed that trick actually, but just like 150, they skip the first trick. So like in the very beginning, he jumps over the first trick ramp and gets the second one. They do that in 150 as well. But let's get on to the next one. All right, 3DS Toad Circuit by my guy Army. Look at this leaderboard. We got Alberto, we got Vincent, we got Grace, we got Soman, I believe. We got Play, Beta. This is a crack top 10 leaderboard, and Army is insane at this game. This is still the world record as of this recording. The next day, that's crazy. Like this, so Toad Circuit and Tokyo Blur are two tracks that are already like very, very optimized. Just because they're very simple tracks. Both of them use the same combo in terms of stats. I believe Tokyo Blur uses the gold cart, but that's the same as the sneaker. They're both speed combos. You see, they use the Crimson Slim tires. It's not meant for getting a lot of mini turbos going back and forth. I was saying that on 150cc, I wouldn't be surprised if this track becomes a baby track, but on 200, these combos are just meant for speed. Not a lot of mini turbos, just going straight. And this shortcut is insane. Like, right, it looks easy, but you can hit the wall, you can hit the pipe, you can get slowed down by the off-road. It's actually insane. And Army, I mean, what a turn there. Army is just insane. He just drives faster than the rest of us, honestly. And this is a great time. I don't know, I mean, like, honestly, this track isn't going to be lowered a lot over time, unless there are strat changes, which there could be. But, like, I would say maybe like a 56.5. But seeing a 55 is probably unlikely, which is crazy because it's only been one day, but hey, you never know. Let's move on. All right, we got N64 Choco Mountain. We got Panda. Let's look at the leaderboards. I like doing this. We got Panda. Oh, Thomas is back. P, Vincent, Alberto. I mean, there's people I know, Pianist, and everyone else I don't really know. But Panda has been killing it on this track. Got a sub 121 for the Day 1 world record, a 120.958, using the Teddy Buggy. I was saying on the 150cc, I was surprised they were using the Biddy Buggy. Because of just the terrain of the track. So Teddy Buggy, love to see it. Nice Ultra Mini Turbo there. This track is kind of sad in that like the shortcuts don't really exist. There's just so he did a Shroom start, which is interesting. He's probably going to go around the ending cut to get coins and then take the ending cut lap 2 and 3. But that ending cut is really it. Like there is the off-road in the cave, but it's not really that great. I mean, he goes around and gets coins, but he didn't even really need to. So I guess the Shroom start is just very helpful on this track, as it is on a lot of tracks. He has 9 coins, so it's a 910. On 150cc, you're able to get 3 coins from the glider with your motion glider shenanigans, so you can get a 10-0-0. I believe Panda probably just missed that trick there, unless he meant to do that. We'll see on lap 3 what he meant to do. That boulder, very scary. But yeah, with Mushroom here, there's no insane strategies on the ramps yet. I feel like on 150cc, definitely the ramps will evolve into some sort of mini turbo maneuver situations. I don't know why. That's funny. But 200, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just trick and trick. But there could be a mini turbo maneuver situation, so you never know. But Panda doing what Panda does best. Panda's also been playing a lot of Coconut Mall. We'll see that. Actually, we'll see that next. We're gonna see Panda again. He opts not to trick on the last ramp. I guess that's faster for lap 3. Let's look at Coconut Mall. We got Panda again. Army right behind. Panda 2 subs for day 1. He subbed 121 on Choco Mountain. Now he's subbing Coconut Mall 115.945. Another cracked leaderboard. Panda, Army, Vincent, Max. Let's go Max. Pianist, Alpaco, G. I believe that might be Darky. We got Hobby, Ewan, and then the 10th place person. I don't know, but it's great to see all these players that I know now, and it's great to see them getting these day 1 top 10s. That's great. But this track is chaotic. Let's sit back and relax for this one. That stair trick is really impossible to get. 2 coins. Look at this. Look at this. Actually, I'm gonna go back. So look at this. There are 2 coins after the shortcut. They're pretty far apart, but Panda maneuvers to get both of them. That's sick. Okay, and then a mini turbo release there. I think that strat has changed, but I could be wrong. I guess 2 coins here. Tricks off the edge, and he'll get his 7th coin here. I believe it's a 10 coin lap because he gets 2 here, and then 1 at the end, I think? Yeah, he gets 1 at the end. The cars don't move, which I would prefer they do, but what can you do? Then yeah, Mushrooms here. Probably gonna do the mini turbo release here. No, he doesn't do the mini turbo release here. I guess that's just to get the coins. Double trick there, nice. And just a super mini turbo. No, an ultra mini turbo. And I like this tactic. A super mini turbo trick barely gets the edge of the boost ramp to get the other trick. The super mini turbo, a classic maneuver of super mini turbo, hop twice the opposite direction, then drift away. This thing's a bit hard. You have to really send yourself to the right because the escalator's on the left. I believe he may have wanted the fountain trick there, but didn't get it. He probably wanted that trick as well, that palm tree, but didn't get it. So this track definitely has room for improvement, and Panda has been improving it. But yeah, I mean, it's super fun track on 200cc if you know what you're doing. I was trying it. I did get a 119 myself, just in a few minutes. But yeah, it is super fun if you know what you're doing. Speaking of things that I've done, Tokyo Blur 200cc, former 9th place. I used to be there. I used to be right where Grace is. I had a 100.343. So obviously, after a full day, times go down. Alberto absolutely crushed it on this track. Oh, good to see Doodle as well. And Tyler. Alberto, I think Army was the first to get a world record using motion glider, but Alberto just took it and ran. Motion glider is not my friend, so I don't know if I'll really be going back to this track, but you never know. I could reclaim my top 10 worldwide. But yeah, this track, a bit of neutral drifting, and I don't know how Alberto is so fast, because I race the world record and I just lose time on parts like this where you're just driving straight, and I'm like, he must just be holding the button harder than I am. I don't know. But 10 coins here, 910. This track's interesting because the lap changes each lap, or the track changes each lap. Last 1 and 2 are pretty similar but slightly different. Then lap 3 is very different. And yeah, the shroom cut I feel like could evolve. I don't know if the shroom strategy will stay the same. The fact that you trick off the ramp lap 1 and get the coins, and then you don't do it lap 2 because you're not getting coins, I feel like something could change there. But this part is very interesting with the turn is not like your usual turn. I believe in the current world record, Alberto hits the wall, but here's the motion glider, barely at the end, gets a 59.4, a great time. Well done, Alberto. All right, now we got DS Shroom Ridge 200cc. Look at this top 10. 116.9, 2 116.9s, and then it goes all the way to 117.9. So top 10 is only within a second in day 1. That's pretty cool. Luckyo has the world record, and Doodle and Super Effects, Italic, Army, Leon, Alberto, Elmer. I know Doodle and Super Effects, right when the DLC launched for time trials in America, they were going off on this track. just improvement after improvement after improvement. The day one world record is Lucky O's. It's a 116.944 Waluigi Wiggler. I believe Super Effects and Doodle have been using like Waluigi pipe frame or like Donkey Kong pipe frame, which is the same thing. But Lucky O is sticking to the Waluigi Wiggler. I believe the current world record has Lucky O on the Waluigi Wiggler, but it's going to be interesting to see which combo wins out, if it's the pipe frame or if it's the Wiggler. Kind of reminds me of Yoshi Valley, which Doodle would do with the pipe frame, and it is currently Waluigi Wiggler, so you never know. This could be a Waluigi Wiggler track, could be a pipe frame track, could be a Teddy Buggy track, probably not a Teddy Buggy track, but this track is that turn, that first left turn is another really weird one. That's a hairpin turn, you really got to brake there. And there's a really cool strat up here where I guess just like the elevation of the stuff, like you do your mini turbo and then you do a nice slip drift and it's super fast. If you miss that, it's super slow, because if you don't get the slip drift and you actually like hop to start your drift, you like get sent super high in the air because of just how the track is at that point, and it's not good. Alright, sorry, the doorbell rang. But lap 3, here we go. Getting the sub. So yeah, that turn, like, I don't know, just the way they're created, I feel like because it's ported from Mario Kart Tour, it's like not what a lot of turns in other tracks are. So it's funny, you watch a lot of people hit walls and stuff, but here's the epic strat, boom. Well, I mean, that's just sick. That's sick, honestly. And avoids the truck here. When I time trial this track, I'm too slow and I have to go around the truck, I have to go wide. But a nice 116.944. The future of this track, I think a 115 could happen, honestly, because tracks like these, when you break certain paces, like you just get even faster. So we'll see, we'll see. But now we got GBA Sky Garden by my guy Technical. It's funny, I saw a comment the other day, it's like, whoa, you know Technical? It's like, of course I know Technical. Technical are homies. He got a 104.131. I believe he subbed it since then, but this is the day one world record with Technical, Grant, Eternal X, Thomas, Vincent, Army, 4 laps to win. His first appearance, I believe, or maybe second. Darky, Star, XLX, and then Kisaragi, who I believe is a new player, but I could be totally wrong with that. I think I am wrong. And Technical's 104.131. This is the track he chose to time trial immediately when the game came out, or when we were able to time trial it. And he's been loving this track. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a 103.7 now, which is crazy. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to see what he does on this track. Super bounce, nope. Completely ignores the leads on the right. I think he just jumps over the mushroom. Yep, completely skips that mushroom as well. It's a bit different on lap 1 though, I believe. He's just getting coins right now, taking that turn as tight as he can. I think he'll use a mushroom here. Yeah, he uses a mushroom here. Motion glider shenanigans. But I believe the mushroom is in a different spot, lap 2 and 3. And he'll do that thing shroomless. He has 7 coins right now, interesting. So it's a 730. Don't see a lot of those often. So yeah, okay, uses that mushroom, gets the Ultra Mini Turbo. That's the track, gets another Ultra Mini Turbo. And then, yeah, he'll do this shroomless, hop out of it. Mini Turbo, motion glider shenanigans, once again. And yeah, I believe this would be the same. This ramp up here with the mushroom is like super finicky. Like sometimes, I guess he's tricking to make it consistent, because I think earlier he was drifting and then sometimes he just skipped the mushroom and sometimes he would hit the mushroom, and it's super weird. But consistent strats are usually what take over, at least in the beginning. But a nice 104.131 for Technical. Well done, my friend. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, we got Ninja Hideaway, 200cc, and look who it is, it's Kisaragi, we were just talking about him. And he is a new player, actually. His first world records were from these Wave 1 DLC. I think he got Sky Garden, and he got a bunch on Ninja Hideaway. So, yeah, a 126.481, which is crazy. I remember the night the time trials came out, Awoken was doing this a lot, and she got the world record, and that was super hype. It was at like 4 a.m. I was sleeping, but I remember watching her try to get it and get it. But yeah, Awoken got it. She actually took it from Alpaco, who's now, like 8th, 127.2. So I guess Awoken improved her time. But let's watch this, 126.481. Jimmy has it. Scar, I believe right now, Scar and Jimmy are tied, or Scar is tied with someone. But this track, as I was saying, 150cc is the newest. It's the most unique. It's definitely gonna jump down a lot. Actually, let's look. Like 126.4. Oh well, the leaderboard is only within a second of each other. So, but I think it's 126. 125 is gonna happen, and I mean, new strats, anything could happen. There's just so much to be found on this track that I believe we don't even know yet, which is pretty cool. But Super Mini Turbo here gets 1 coin. I believe bottom path is the way to go. Yep, bottom path, lap 1, and then the pace of like the weird things. Oh, nice double check there. The pace of the weird things gets you the top path lap 2, and then go bottom path lap 3, but we'll see. And the epic Shroom shortcut is coming up, and let's see how he does. So, gets the 2 coins, Super Mini Turbo, tricks, just flies over the track, and then lands into a drift to get the Mini Turbo drift. Nice, that's a super clean ending. Okay, interesting, Mini Turbo trick there, but like low-key hit the wall. But low-key hitting the wall was like low-key good. I don't know why I say low-key so much, but I think if he hadn't hit the wall, he would have had way too much speed, so that's pretty good. Goes top path again, has 8 coins right now, so this is an 8-2-0, unless it's just an 8-0-0, could be, it is. So, Super Mini Turbo, right edge of the trick ramp, lands there, into the Mini Turbo trick drift, and yeah, this is an 8-0-0 run, so that's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, so I think hitting that wall is on purpose, which is kind of cool, and he'll do the Shroom, so what, Shroom, trick again, that's a sick low trick, and glides up top, gonna finish it out. Yeah, I'm curious to see if like there are new routes, if paths change or anything like that. But yeah, let's do the Shroom shortcut to end it off. Boom, tricks over the trees, through the trees, a 126.4. That is sick. Alright, so that's all 8 Wave 1 DLC 200cc Day 1 world records. It's gonna be cool to see how this progresses and develops over time. But as I said, be sure to join Discord. Be sure to subscribe to MK8DX Records to watch the world records as they come out. And yeah, I'll be back with my regular online races, DLC, Grand Prix, whatever the heck I want to do. I'll be back with that later in this week. So I will see you then.